10 movie scenes that actors refuse to shoot. There are often scenes in movies that make the audience uncomfortable, but what about the actors playing those roles? Mostly, various actors refuse to shoot some scenes due to their faith, personal boundaries, or public image. In this video, we have listed 10 movie scenes that actors refused to shoot. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. Number 1. Going topless, Emily Blunt. In the movie Sicario, 2015, Emily Blunt plays the role of an FBI agent who is working against drug cartels. In one particular scene, Blunt was asked to go topless. Emily refused to do the scene, even though the director tried to force her. Emily told the interviewer that she and her breasts were against the idea. It was in there originally, but it came out because we didn't agree with it. By we, she meant my breasts. The scene was also unnecessary, and her co-actor, Benicio del Toro, realized and supported Blunt's decision. Emily said that since del Toro is quite an intimidating and angry person, no one argued with him. Ultimately, the scene was cut from the movie. Number 2. Romance scene, Jim Caviezel. Jim Caviezel became a devout Christian, and thus, this was his start of refusing to perform scenes that were against his Christianity. While filming Angel Eyes in 2001 with Jennifer Lopez, Jim Caviezel turned down a love scene unless Lopez had clothes on. Similarly, he refused to shoot a sex scene with Dagmara Dominzik in The Count of Monte Cristo in 2002, unless she placed something between his chest and her breast. Dominzik had to wear flesh-covered pasties to film the scene. Jim Caviezel shares that he refuses to do such scenes out of respect for his Catholic faith and his wife. He further says, "If it is embarrassing for people on set, if they think you're a wimp, that you're an embarrassment talking this way, well, I'd rather be embarrassed before the whole country than before God." 3. A romantic subplot with Brian, Michelle Rodriguez. Michelle Rodriguez signed the Fast and the Furious franchise to play the role of Letty, the girlfriend of Dominic Toretto. However, in the original script, Letty was supposed to get along with Brian O'Connor and create a love triangle between Dom, Letty, and Brian. However, Rodriguez was quick on her feet and refused this storyline since it made no sense of her character. She threatened to walk away and break her contract if the subplot was not cut. She says, "Is it realistic for a Latin girl who's with the alphaist of the alpha males to cheat on him with the cute boy?" I had to put my foot down. I basically cried and said, "I'm going to quit and don't sue me, please. I'm sorry, but I can't do this in front of millions of people." And we are glad that Rodriguez could see sense and refuse to play out the movie like that. Number 4. Sex scene with Mahershala Ali. In the movie The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, Mahershala Ali plays the protagonist with Taraji P. Henson. Since Mahershala is an Ahmadi Muslim, he was against one detailed sex scene that was included in the script due to his religious beliefs. He refused to shoot the scene. The director was willing to bend on Mahershala's decision, but he wanted to include a little part of it to stay true to the storyline. Therefore, in the final movie, the couple only kisses and falls out of the camera frame, thus implying they had sex. The film was PG-13 rated, so the director was okay to bend to Mahershala's demand easily. Number 5. Kisses with Lindsay Lohan. Lindsay Lohan was working with Charlie Sheen on a horror film, Scary Movie 5 in 2013, which involved 3 kissing scenes in the bedroom. Lohan refused to kiss Charlie Sheen because of his recent interest in drinking tiger's blood. Lohan was worried about catching germs from this, and also from any other disease from Sheen, as he was a hard partygoer. At the start of the film shooting, they both had shown clean medical history, but even then, Lindsay Lohan refused. The director decided to add a body double, but in the end, cut the kissing scenes from the movie. Luckily, cutting the kissing scenes had no significant impact on the whole film. Number 6. Cannibalism, Emma Watson. After showing her talent and hard work for years in Harry Potter, Emma Watson chose a dark comedy comedy by Seth Rogen, This Is the End, in 2013. In an interview, she says, "This is my first ever comedy. When I got the script, I was like, this is not my normal type of humor, but how could I miss out on the chance to work with the best comedians there are, basically in the world right now?" Even though she was excited about the film, Emma Watson left the film in between. In one scene, she sees Channing Tatum bound and dancing like Magic Mike in leather with a rope around his neck, wearing nothing but a thong. The theme of cannibalism put her off, refusing to continue with the film, and left midway. The co-actors confirmed the story, and Seth Rogen also came forward with an apology for not making a feasible environment for Watson. Number 7. Flash crushing Wonder Woman under him with Gal Gadot. Joss Whedon had done terrible work in Justice League 2017 due to a huge number of sex jokes and leering camera shots on Wonder Woman. In the original movie cut, Whedon shot an objectionable scene where Flash saves Wonder Woman but then lies on top of her. Gal Gadot, playing the role of Wonder Woman, refused to do the scene, so the director brought in her stunt double and performed the scene. The body double was facing away from the camera, which gives the illusion that it was Wonder Woman. Gal Gadot mentioned that Whedon threatened to fire her since she refused to shoot the scene and asked for Wonder Woman's representation to be changed a little. Luckily, that scene has been removed now with the Snyder Cut. Number 8. Reading porn titles in front of a child, Jeff Anderson. One of the funniest scenes of Clerks was when Jeff Anderson, as Randall, was ordering a list of porn title videotapes for his video rental store. However, the scene was nearly cut off, if not for the quick thinking of the director. In the original scene, a mother and daughter were supposed to be standing near the counter when Anderson had to make the call and order the porn videos. But Anderson refused to do the scene and say lewd title names in front of a small child. The director compromised and took a close-up shot of Anderson without the child instead of the wide-angle single shot with mother and daughter he had planned earlier. To have a little fun, Jeff added a few names himself, bringing the list to 19 porno films. Number 9. Hands in the Panties, Taron Egerton. In the movie Kingsman: The Golden Circle 2017, Taron Egerton refused to perform a bold scene which made him uncomfortable. Egerton has to place a tracking device inside his co-actor, Poppy Delevingne, while they are being intimate. Egerton refused to do the scene. Since the director was planning a close-up shot of a hand going in the underwear, Poppy's husband volunteered for it. Egerton explains the tale in an interview with Screen Rant. "I said to the director, I'm not comfortable doing this, so it's not my hand, it's Poppy Delevingne's husband's hand. He saved the world." Number 10. Kissing, Kirk Cameron. Due to his devout Christian beliefs, Kirk Cameron has refused to do any scene that involves even a little romance. This is why he told the producers of Fireproof in 2008 that he is not going to kiss his co-actor. In an interview, he mentions that it was not just a kiss, but several things he found immoral in the movie. Due to his marriage, he was further against kissing his co-actor. At last, the cameraman and director got a solution. They dressed Cameron's wife in lead costume and used tight angles, low lighting, and silhouette to capture the kiss. That's a wrap of today's video. Are these actors right in refusing these scenes? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.